That's my jam. Listen. So, here we are. Back on the air with the Dear Diva show. I think y'all just missed it. I was singing my Charlie Wilson. Anyway, I really dig Charlie Wilson. He is a heck of an entertainer. But we're going to jump right back in and we're going to get right back on topic. And the topic that we've been talking about today is, what is your plan? What's your plan? So, like I said, I talk about entertainment a lot because that's the business that I'm in. When I first started out, I was an actress. Well, I started out singing, but singing, acting, dancing, and then I gravitated to just singing, and then I decided that I wanted to get back on stage and do some acting. So, and I'm just going to take you along the way of my journey just a little bit to give you an idea when I say having a plan. So I was taking acting classes for a while. I was traveling back and forth to New York. I was doing productions. But then, you know, I went on some auditions. I got some yeses. I did some productions. I got some no's. And along that journey, I was just saying to myself, okay, I'm an adult. I almost have adult children. And where do I plan on taking this? Am I just going to keep going on stage and just acting which there is absolutely nothing wrong with it. If that is what your plan is, because you want to exercise your talent, that's all well and fine. That's great. It's absolutely nothing wrong with it. But, you know, for others that are looking for something and have a goal with it, you know, basically along my journey, you know, like I said, I was doing acting classes. I didn't just start as an adult. I started in the entertainment world many years ago, which we ain't gonna go all the way back there. But anyway, I started many years ago, and as an adult, I jumped back into it because I had raised my children. I jumped back into it, started taking my acting classes. So I had to make a decision, you know, with myself. Like, what are you doing? You're getting on stage and you're doing these different projects, but where do you plan on taking it? What is your goal? Is that just what you want to do? And I felt like I wasn't being fed. I was hungry for more. So with that being said, I was getting some yeses and I was getting some nos, but I realized that some material that I was reading, I enjoyed reading the material, but I saw different ways of creating characters. I saw different ways of making characters come to life. So, I'm sorry, I was trying to turn the on ear sign on. But I found different ways of bringing characters to life. So, you know, me watching television, and my kids will tell you, watching television, watching movies, I would sometimes like pick things apart. Why? Because it was the writer in me. So with that being said, I took what I was doing from the stage and put it on the page, basically. And with that, of course, I needed people to help me to bring this to life. So I developed DEU, Diva Entertainment Unlimited Productions. And I started writing. And I did my first production, I believe, in 2006. It was the stage production of Have You Seen Her? But basically, I had a plan. And my plan was to put my natural gift into motion. And I came off the stage and I started writing. I started doing stage productions. And after doing the stage productions, I got hungry even more. And I'm like I said, I was picking apart TV. I'm picking apart films. I'm like, oh, they should have said it like that. Maybe they shouldn't have did this scene like that. And I said, you know what? I'm going to start doing some film. I want to do film. So when I said I want to do film, I just didn't jump into the film realm. And there's some other things that I need to learn and I want to learn behind the scenes. I definitely want to get into editing. I have edited some film, but I want to get even deeper into it. So that's my new hunger. But I am going to say what I did was, when I started the writing process of it, I had to do the research. So I didn't just say, okay, I want to write. I had to do research. You know, there is a certain format that you have to place everything in when you write. Format that you have to write for theater is different than you have to write from film. Gotta know the difference. And this is about educating yourself along your plan to your goal. What am I going to do to get closer to my plan? If I wanted to do the stage productions, how do you do the stage productions? How do you get venues in order for you to do theater productions? How do you get actors to be a part of your project? What is that process? These are all things that have to be a part of your plan. So what I'm saying to you, like I said before, a lot of you did vision boards around December. Some of you in January. Some of you did them in November. What are you doing with that vision board? Are you getting up? Like some people would say to me, it's my inspiration every day when I get up and I look at it. You know, it's my goals of what I want to achieve this year. What are you doing towards your goal? What are you doing to get closer to your goal? What is your plan? And that was the topic today. What is your plan? What are you doing to get closer to your goal? Or are you just on that wheel, just going round and round and round and round? Are you waking up every morning and still looking at your vision board saying, I'm trying to do that. I got to do this. I got to do that. I got to get there. You know, take each vision that you have on your vision board and write an outline for it of what you need to achieve those goals. And I'm not saying that you all can achieve all of the goals that you put on your board, but I'm just going to tell you, it's time consuming, which takes me back to something else. Yes, it's time consuming when you have goals. You don't have time to chill. You don't have time for foolishness. And when I say you don't have time to chill, I'm just saying you don't have time to chill doing foolishness. What I'm saying is, once you sit down and you start to develop a plan, you will be amazed of every little intricate detail that you will come up with in your outline just for one goal. Just for one goal. And if you actually stayed focused on that goal, you would be on Facebook less. You would be on Instagram less, unless it is about promoting, marketing your product,